Welcome to OOTO TV, the out-of-the-office investigation from the past into the future of health. This time we're discussing the science of manifestation, the power of positive thinking and well-being. Hello, I'm the host, your guide for this exploration into the fascinating intersection of mind, intention, and well-being. Today we're really diving into how your thoughts can profoundly shape your reality and your overall well-being.
And I'm the expert, absolutely thrilled to explore the evidence and, well, some surprising implications of how our inner world affects our outer experiences. We're looking at the scientific backing, practical techniques, and even some important caveats to give you a truly comprehensive understanding.
That's right. We'll be uncovering the core concepts of manifestation, its intriguing historical roots, and maybe most importantly, how modern scientific studies are now illuminating the neural pathways involved in all of this. We'll delve into the incredible power of visualization and anticipation, and how integrating these insights can lead to very real, tangible shifts in your health and success.
And as we kick off, one of the most exciting takeaways from our sources is just how much anticipation can significantly impact your health. It's truly a foundational piece of this puzzle.
I agree, it's remarkable, and as we continue to explore, we'll see that choosing the right type of application of ideation and positive thinking isn't just beneficial, it's absolutely critical for achieving the results you're looking for.
Okay.
So let's get right into it. What exactly is manifestation from a psychological standpoint? Stripping away any of the woo-woo layers some might associate with it. What's the grounded scientific core here?
Right. At its heart, manifestation refers to bringing specific desires, goals, or outcomes into reality through focused thoughts, beliefs, and, crucially, actions. It's often connected to the concept of the law of attraction, which suggests that positive or negative thoughts and energies attract corresponding experiences into one's life. The popular mantra, ask, believe, receive, really encapsulates this core belief, encouraging a deep alignment of desire and expectation.
It's absolutely incredible to consider the long lineage of this idea.
Yeah.
Our sources trace its origins back to New Thought philosophy from centuries ago, and it's been passionately advocated by prominent figures even in modern times, like Oprah Winfrey. She famously told the class of Wellesley College in 1997 to create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe. Powerful stuff. And then we have those compelling anecdotes, like Jim Carrey famously writing himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered years before he actually received that exact sum for Dumb and Dumber. These stories are so compelling because they hint at a much deeper psychological truth, don't they?
Indeed. From a psychological perspective, these examples highlight the profound power of mindset and intention in influencing behavior and outcomes. While there's no scientific proof that one can simply wish something into existence through some, mystical force, research does suggest that believing in your ability to achieve a goal makes you far more willing to take the necessary steps. So, for example, if you set out to land a dream job and truly believe it's possible, you're exponentially more likely to engage in consistent actions like submitting resumes, sharpening skills, or networking that could lead to positive results. This makes it clear that manifestation isn't some magic trick. It absolutely requires individual action. It's about empowering yourself to act decisively.
So if I'm understanding this, it's really about changing those ingrained negative thought patterns and potentially utilizing our subconscious minds to proactively create desired realities, isn't it? It's about overcoming those self-imposed limitations that often hold us back before we even start.
Precisely. This also connects powerfully with the placebo effect, where a strong belief in a practice or treatment can genuinely shape experiences and outcomes, even if there isn't an active therapeutic component. Our beliefs and expectations truly play an outsized role in our well-being and performance. It's a profound testament to the mind's incredible influence on both our physical and psychological states.
You're listening to OOTO TV with research by author Paul Bulow. Okay, moving from the what of manifestation to the how. How does our brain actually engage with these concepts of visualization and anticipation? This is where the underlying science truly captivates me.
Right, this is where the science gets incredibly exciting. Visualization, which is essentially the act of creating a vivid mental image of a future situation or goal, has a profound impact on neuronal transmission. The more vividly you imagine, especially by engaging all five senses, thinking about the smells, sounds, and feelings of a desired outcome, the more powerful the neural connections become. This process literally creates what scientists call automatisms through repetition.
So it's like our brain is literally running a mental rehearsal for success, almost preparing our nervous system for the real thing.
Exactly. Dr. Richard Swin's studies on athletes back in the 1970s famously demonstrated this. In one remarkable experiment with basketball players, a group that only visualized shooting free throws for 20 minutes a day improved their performance by 23%.
23%, just
Yeah.
from thinking about it.
Just from visualizing. That's nearly as much as the group that physically practiced for the same duration, which saw a 24% improvement. This is all about brain plasticity, our brain's incredible mental flexibility. It shows that mental rehearsal creates real neural pathways, much like physical practice does.
That's absolutely astonishing. It truly highlights the sheer power of our internal world.
Yeah.
And how does anticipation fit into this remarkable picture?
Well, anticipation, or positive future thinking, is an incredibly potent, yet often underused, tool for boosting emotional health. Mentally simulating future scenarios actively engages the brain's reward system and releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter directly linked to pleasure and happiness.
Ah, dopamine. Okay.
Think about planning a beach holiday, for instance. That planning can bring joy months before the trip itself because the anticipation of it is often as, if not more, pleasurable than the event itself. It's like getting a happiness boost long before the event even happens.
This makes so much sense. And our sources even show the neural correlates of this phenomenon. It's not just a feeling, it's observable brain activity that confirms the profound impact of our thoughts.
They do. fMRI studies on self-affirmation, where individuals reflect on their core values, show increased activity in key brain regions. Specifically, when participants reflected on future-oriented core values, there was heightened activity in what we call the valuation reward network, including the ventral striatum and ventral medial prefrontal cortex.
Okay, the reward network.
And there was also increased activity in the self-processing network, which involves the medial prefrontal cortex and posterior cingulate cortex. What's truly exciting is that this neural activity actually predicted positive behavioral changes, such as a decrease in sedentary behavior. This suggests a powerful synergy between prospection, or future thinking, and value affirmation.
So if I'm understanding this, it's not just that our mind prepares us,
Right.
but it actively motivates our actions towards our goals,
Right.
creating a kind of self-reinforcing loop of positivity and drive.
Precisely. This also beautifully connects to what's called the winning effect, where success stimulates endorphins, boosts confidence, and strengthens neural connections, making it easier for individuals to continue visualizing and achieving victory. It builds on itself.
Like momentum.
Exactly, like momentum. Similarly, research on the luck factor suggests that genuinely believing you're lucky can actually make you luckier by increasing your awareness of opportunities. This was demonstrated in Dr. Wiseman's study, where lucky participants systematically found money hidden in a waiting room because their radar for opportunity was effectively boosted.
So they were just more open to seeing it.
Essentially, yes. Our reticular activating system, a part of our brain, focuses our attention on what we think about most, thereby amplifying its momentum. It's about what you choose to perceive and act upon in your environment.
You're listening to OOTO TV with research by author Paul Bulow. So, given all these incredible insights, how can we practically apply these scientific findings into our daily lives to really foster well-being? What are the actionable takeaways for you, a listener?
Well, there are so many practical ways to harness this power. Self-affirmation, which involves reflecting on personally relevant values, has been shown to powerfully reduce distress and defensiveness. It can even improve academic performance for students facing daily threats and significantly impact health, for instance, aiding in weight loss or improving adherence to medical treatments.
So it's about reinforcing a positive self-view and building that inner strength, almost like a mental immune system.
Exactly. And in high-stakes performance contexts like sports, research shows that pursuing both a mastery goal, aiming to improve skill, and a performance goal, aiming to outperform others, leads to superior results after imagery exercises. Think improved tennis service performance with fewer misses. This dual goal approach significantly enhances the effectiveness of mental preparation. It's a truly synergistic effect.
These are incredibly powerful tools. And this leads us directly to a key insight from our sources. Targeting the science of manifestation and the power of positive thinking creates well-being that results in significant impact on mental and physical health. It's profound and observable connection between mind and body.
And building on that, another vital insight for our listeners is that targeting ideation, visualization, anticipation, and positivity exponentially leverages actualization that results in improved mental and physical health. The synergy of these practices is simply incredible when applied correctly.
So practically speaking, what specific techniques can listeners try to get started with this powerful approach right away?
Simple, yet profoundly effective strategies include planning regular, enjoyable activities, even small ones like a weekly coffee date, to create positive things to anticipate.
Little things to look forward to.
Exactly. You can create an aspiration board with images representing your dreams, serving as a constant visual reminder. Setting small, specific, achievable goals, such as writing 500 words a day for a book, builds incredibly powerful momentum.
Breaking it down.
Yes. And of course, visualizing positive outcomes. Spend a few minutes each day picturing yourself achieving your goals, truly feeling the emotions, and even seeing yourself taking the necessary steps. It's about making those detailed mental blueprints.
And I love the idea of adding a twist to the classic gratitude journal.
Yes. Keep a gratitude journal with a future twist. Write about what you're grateful for now and what you look forward to. You can also imagine your best version of yourself in vivid detail. Write a letter to your future self and incorporate rituals, lucky objects, or anchors, like a specific piece of music or a particular gesture to facilitate positive states.
Anchors, interesting.
These aren't just feel-good exercises. They actively rewire your brain to support your aspirations.
So all of these really boil down to deliberate action, don't they? They're not just passive dreams or wishes.
Exactly. And this brings us to another important point from our sources. Targeting the psychology of manifestation and well-being specifically for your needs builds healthy routines and habits. It's a personalized journey toward a healthier, more fulfilling life, grounded in your unique circumstances.
Now, while we're incredibly enthusiastic about these benefits, and we truly are, we also need to address the crucial counterpoints and limitations, as our sources quite rightly highlight. It's absolutely essential to have a balanced perspective on this powerful topic.
This is where we need that balanced perspective. While the psychological benefits are clear and well supported, some criticisms arise when manifestation is perceived as a passive, mystical force. Critics often label the law of attraction when it's taken to an extreme as a deipity. A statement that is trivially true in one sense, like focusing on red cars makes you notice them everywhere.
Right, the focus changes what you see.
But magically false in another, such as merely thinking about a red car, will cause one to materialize out of thin air.
So the action part is non-negotiable. You can't just wish for a new skill or a big career change and expect it to magically appear in your lap.
Absolutely not. Our sources explicitly state that sitting on your couch and visualizing without taking any concrete action isn't enough. It promotes fulfillment and contributes to well-being, but it doesn't guarantee it without effort. This is a critical distinction, reminding us that it's a powerful tool for motivation and focus, not a magic wand that bypasses reality.
Our sources also touch on some potential pitfalls, if not approached thoughtfully.
Indeed. An overemphasis on manifesting without critical reflection can, for some, lead to self-delusion, setting wildly unrealistic goals, overestimating one's skills, and potentially not putting in the necessary hard work.
That's a danger.
It can also, at its worst, foster a mindset of entitlement or an avoidance of personal responsibility. Psychologists caution against what they call the misery loop that can result from an inability to accept things as they are, which ironically leads to negative psychological outcomes. There's a powerful quote from Mark Manson that clarifies this. The desire for more positive experience is itself a negative experience, and paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience.
Acceptance is key then.
It's about accepting reality, not denying it or trying to wish it away.
It also raises the problematic implication that sometimes poverty or suffering might be deserved due to inadequate visualization.
Right.
Which our sources agree lacks both compassion and critical thinking.
Precisely. It can sometimes be seen as self-absorbed, implying the universe works solely for me, misunderstanding the community-driven aspects of well-being and shared experience. The scholar Gabrielle Oettingen's research, cited in our sources, offers a compelling caution. Dreamers are not often doers. The pleasurable act of dreaming saps our energy to perform the hard work of meeting the challenges in real life.
So the dreaming can actually get in the way of the doing sometimes.
It can, if it's not paired with action. The action itself is always the most important part. This is why it's absolutely essential to integrate manifestation techniques with concrete, practical action steps and evidence-based strategies for a truly holistic approach to your goals and overall well-being.
You're listening to OOTO TV with research by author Paul Bulow. So as we bring this investigation to a close, what are the major insights we really want listeners to walk away with?
Well, the core message is undeniably clear. Positive thinking, visualization, and anticipation are incredibly powerful psychological tools, backed by fascinating brain science that can genuinely improve your well-being and performance. We've seen how they activate reward pathways in the brain, improve athletic performance, reduce stress, and even enhance academic achievement. It's a remarkable testament to the mind's profound capabilities.
And from what we've explored, it's truly about cultivating an internal locus of control, where you believe you have the power and agency to shape your life. This shifts you from being a passive observer to an active, empowered participant in your own destiny.
Exactly. However, and this is crucial, it's vital to pair these mental strategies with consistent, practical action and a realistic outlook. The true power lies not in simply wishing things into existence, but in using these techniques as a motivational engine to drive you toward the concrete steps needed for success.
The engine, not the destination itself.
Precisely. The law of attraction in its most effective scientific form is about directing your focus, enhancing your self-perception, reducing risk aversion, and alleviating anxiety, which in turn profoundly influences your behavior to adapt to your positive mindset.
So it's about shifting behavior and creating new habits, not just passively hoping for things to happen. It's an active, conscious process that engages your entire being.
Yes. It's about leveraging the incredible capacity of your own mind and energy to align with your goals and then actively working to achieve them. And this brings us to our final crucial insight from our sources. Targeting anticipation results in manifestation and well-being that fundamentally requires you to have a basic routine, a solid health plan, and a consistent daily diet and sleep circadian routine and process to provide the desired result for both your mental and physical health.
It's truly a holistic approach, isn't it?
Yeah.
It connects the mental, the emotional, and the physical, recognizing that all aspects work together in synergy.
It absolutely is. The open question for you, our listener, is how might integrating this scientifically informed approach to manifestation into your daily routines not only enhance your personal mental and physical health, but also contribute to a ripple effect of well-being within your community and beyond?
A powerful thought to consider.
It is.
That was an enlightening investigation into the science of manifestation, the power of positive thinking and well-being.
We truly hope you gain valuable insights into how these psychological principles can genuinely transform your approach to goals and well-being.
For OTTLT TV, I'm the host.
And I'm the expert. Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration. Keep exploring, keep learning, and most importantly, keep taking those active steps toward your most vibrant future.